of Israel, His Excellency Mr. Gideon Sa'ar, to deliver his remarks.
Thank you. Deputy Minister Sharon Askel, Ambassador Yechiel Leiter, distinguished legislators from all 50 states, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I want to begin by thanking you all for coming on this special visit. As we saw, for many of you, this is your first time here. Welcome to Israel. Welcome to Jerusalem, our eternal capital. 250 state legislators from 50 states, Republicans and Democrats. This extraordinary delegation is a testament to the depth of the bond between our nations. It's a living expression of our grand alliance. This is probably the most significant delegation brought yet to Israel by the Foreign Ministry. It's a part of a larger, ongoing public diplomacy campaign led by my ministry, and it is part of our effort to strengthen the great Israeli-American alliance. Israel has no greater friend than America. The U.S. is a global superpower, but it is also a moral superpower. The Declaration of Independence that the Prime Minister just quoted, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. This is what promised. America has not only upheld those values, it is and has been a beacon of light, liberty, and justice for the world. Through its bold leadership, America makes the world a better place. And America has no ally more effective than Israel. The alliance between our nations safeguards American national security interests. Israel is the only democracy in the Middle East, until now. From day one, and for 77 years already, it has been battling, we have been battling for our existence. We fought long and hard against the most radical and extremist enemies. Enemies of the United States too. Enemies that threaten our shared values. There is no better way for America to protect its values and interests in our region than its close partnership with Israel. This partnership was supremely demonstrated in our joint operation against Iran's nuclear facilities in June. Together, we prevented the world's most dangerous regime from obtaining the world's most dangerous weapon. The greatness of the operation, led by Prime Minister Netanyahu and President Trump, reflects the greatness of American leadership in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing a coordinated global effort against Israel today. The Prime Minister had described that. It is not an attempt to change our borders. It is not an attempt to establish a Palestinian state. It is an attempt to eliminate the state of Israel, the only Jewish state. This is what it is. Since Israel's birth, our enemies tried to eliminate us through different military means, wars, and terror from all kinds. All of these efforts failed time and again. When they met the iron will of the Jewish people to defend ourselves, to ensure our own existence, when military means failed, our enemies developed new tools. Their goal remained the same: eliminating the Jewish state. They turned to propaganda, political, legal, and economic warfare. Part of this well-oiled machine is the effort to boycott Israel through BDS and other means. The best answer against BDS until these days has been anti-BDS legislation by your state. You did it, and thank you for that. But now we are witnessing a new wave, a stronger wave, an increased use of this tool. Israel can defend itself by itself on the battlefield. We demonstrated that time and again. But we need your assistance in the fierce battle of delegitimization. The boycotters must be boycotted. Those who delegitimize must themselves be delegitimized. The tools may be new, but the name of this campaign is very ancient. It is anti-Semitism. And its new form is the delegitimization of the State of Israel, the only Jewish state. Anti-Semitism was out of fashion after the Holocaust, but it has come back now stronger than ever. And this new anti-Semitism has unfortunately found its way also into the United States, which is something we hadn't saw in the past. The new anti-Semites who think they can cleverly hunt Jews through economic means must be deterred. There are still some states without BDS laws. We call on you, ensure your home states have laws to protect Israel and Jews against its modern anti-Semitism. To those who already have anti-BDS laws, that's the majority, we thank you. But each and every one of you have the ability to set a personal and powerful example. To fight BDS by turning it on its head. Instead of boycotting Israel, promote engagement with Israel. Instead of divesting from Israel, promote investments in Israel. Everything is good there? Probably. And instead of sanctioning the only Jewish state, speak out clearly against those who use this age-old hatred in a modern way. Distinguished legislators, criticism of Israel's policies is legitimate. But what we are witnessing today in the world goes far beyond that. We are drowning in a sea of fake, of lies, a starvation campaign, a genocide campaign, an apartheid campaign. These are done through social media, and so your presence here is more important than ever. You are on the ground seeing Israel and the truth with your own eyes. Together, we must speak truth against lies. We must give voice to the facts over the fake propaganda being spread. I want to pay my condolences for the horrific murder of Charlie Kirk. He was a great friend of Israel. He helped us a lot. He understood that our battles are linked, that our fight for freedom, truth, and our civilization is basically one. It must be clearly stated, political violence has no place in our societies. It threatens freedom, attempts to use violence and silencing to settle differences must be denounced. This phenomenon uses harassment, threats, and attempts to bully and scare political opponents into silence. It is not only happening in America, it's also happening around the world. It's happening strongly in Europe. It's happening against Israel and against those standing for our values. Just yesterday, a pro-Palestinian mob sabotaged the Vuelta bicycle race in Spain. They did so with the support and encouragement of the Spanish Prime Minister. It's almost unbelievable. Mr. Sanchez and his communist ministers encouraged violence and praised those who did it also afterwards. It happened just days after he expressed regret at lacking an atomic bomb to stop Israel. The normalization of political violence, and this is a normalization of political violence by the Prime Minister of Spain and his ministers, threatens all that we stand for. It must end now. Ladies and gentlemen, your presence here together in Israel represents America at its best. I hope that your time here will be meaningful. Our ministry worked hard to create an interesting and enriching experience. I want to thank the dedicated workers in the foreign ministry who made this special visit possible. I especially want to thank our North American division headed by Lior Hayat. Thank you. But most of all, I want to thank you, the legislators, our dear guests. We are counting on your support. We are counting on your friendship, partnership, and leadership. We look forward to taking our great alliance to new heights. God bless America. God bless Israel. And as we approach the Jewish New Year, I wish you all a Happy New Year. Shana Tova. May it be a year of strength, truth, and hopefully of peace. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Foreign Minister Sa'ar. Now I'm pleased to invite to the stage one of Israel's beloved singers, David Aor.